Hello!
Hi! This is our first journal entry for Professor Alan Wade's Shakespearean London course, part of the Dean Scholars Program in Shakespeare at the George Washington University in Washington, D.C., part of the Columbian College of Arts and Sciences. I'm Julie Reinstrom, and I'm a freshman.
And I'm Lauren Kalina, and I'm also a freshman because this is a Dean Seminar, so we have to be freshmen.
Yep. Although, we are lucky enough on our trip to have past Dean Scholars in Shakespeare, people who are sophomores, and one senior. So,
anyway, today is our first day, like Julie said, and I think we're going to tell you just a little bit about what went on our first day.
So, the first thing we did was we went to the Metro at, we were supposed to meet at 2:45. We ended up getting there about 3 o'clock. And everyone gathered. And then
you ended up getting there around 3 o'clock.
It wasn't
Most people got.
We went to Dulles Airport. We got on a plane, a 7.5-hour flight-ish.
7, I think.
Yeah. There were really great movies. There were lots of Oscar winners on the plane. So it was a good flight over. We got over here at like 7 o'clock in the morning, and we started our day, and it was fun. The first thing we did was drink a lot of coffee. We went on the tube, which was a lot of fun. We got
Oyster cards, which Oyster cards are awesome.
I'll get mine out and you explain what they are.
Okay, so an Oyster card is very similar to a Smart Trip, like in DC. We are only allowed in zones 1 and 2.
Yep.
But anyway, we get to swipe it at any of the stops and exits.
It'll let us out.
Yeah, and so it looks like this. It's pretty. It's kind of like the Smart Trip. Show the Smart Trip. Look at that. Now we have 2 Metro-type cards.
And they're actually made of the same material. We've discovered here that there's actually a lot of similarities between DC and London. For instance, when we were crossing the London Bridge today to go to the Globe Theatre, which we'll talk a little bit more about later, there was a building that looked a lot like the Executive Office Building. So that was very interesting. The tube is very, very similar to the Metro.
But it's very complicated. It's much more complicated than the Metro.
It's more like the New York subway system than it is about like the DC subway system. And the thing about the tube that's very similar to the Metro is that the doors will not
reopen for you if they close on a limb.
Also, people like to cram themselves in there, just like rush hour in DC. It's super fun.
Let's see, what else? What did we do next? Next, we went to the hotel, the lovely Beaver Hotel.
Why don't we show them our room?
You want to see? It's a little messy, but that's okay. Here, we'll just do like a little pan.
There's my bed. Oh, woo! There's our dresser.
There's my bed and me.
Hello,
and back to us.
All right.
Oh, look at that.
That was a mini pan. I don't know if that actually worked, but we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know.
In any event. So we got back to the hotel. We got to use its amenities, such as the free coffee. There's a billiards table downstairs. They also have free tea, which is lovely. And then we went to the Metro, the Underground again, and we were supposed to go on a walking tour of Shakespearean London, but our tour guide didn't show up. But that was okay because we discovered a delicious sandwich place.
It was called Narrow, the Narrow Cafe. I thought it said nerd because of the font, but really it was called Narrow, and I liked it a lot.
It was delicious. They had really good panino, sorry. Let's be Italian here.
And I had a hot chocolate that was called a hot chocolate Milano, and it reminded me of the cookies, but it was really delicious. It was really good.
I do love Milano cookies.
Yeah.
So then we decided to go to the Globe Theatre. Which was very interesting. We got our own little tour guide, whose name was Aggie.
Yeah.
We also watched people practice for a sword fight, which was fun.
Cool. They were sword fighters.
Yeah. So we got to see the inside of the reproduction of the Globe Theatre, which was very interesting. It was especially interesting for me because a lot during our preparation for this trip, a lot of us would meet with Professor Wade, and one of the things that we did in our meetings was watch a movie about Shakespearean London, and there was actually a video of the Globe Theatre, the one that we had seen today, and so that was very interesting to see what we had seen.
I saw it a few years ago, and it was really nice to go back to it. When I was here a few years ago, I actually stood in the audience I stood for 3 hours at 2 of the plays. I saw Antony and Cleopatra and Coriolanus, which is kind of one of the more less well-known Shakespeare plays, and it was really interesting because I like at the time I'd never heard of it before, and there was a really attractive actor named Jonathan Cake, who played Coriolanus. Jonathan Cake.
Yum.
He's gorgeous.
Cake is delicious. Just as a general statement.
It's true.
And then we came back here, had a nap, which was lovely because I didn't sleep at all on the flight.
I got my phone to work, which was also nice.
And then we went out to dinner. We wanted to go to an Italian place, but the one that we chose did not exist, so we went to another one, which was also good.
Yes, we went with Alex and Laura as well.
Mm-hmm.
That was
Other
really nice.
fellow Shakespeare scholars. And then after that, we got dessert. It was delicious. We made some new friends.
They don't speak English.
Nope.
But they were nice.
Mm-hmm. There were a lot of nice people. London so far has been a lot of fun.
We made lots of new friends.
Lots of new friends.
I love London.
Yes, London's lovely, as they say. Or as we say, I suppose.
Yeah, we say that.
London's lovely.
Lovely.
And we've decided that we're gonna one of our days we're going to try and fake some British accents and see what happens. We're probably gonna get laughed at, but
the waitress at one of the restaurants that we were at tonight told us that Americans have really terrible accents. So we're gonna try to prove
we're really
her wrong.
bad at like making accents. Not that our accents.
Yeah,
are
no,
terrible.
really, yeah, we're bad at faking
Pretending.
accents.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna prove her wrong, and we're gonna go back
Hopefully.
and be like, "Ha ha, gotcha."
Right. Sure. Why not? But yeah, so that was day one. Very excited for day two. We're going to go to a lecture tomorrow. We're hopefully going to go shopping. Lambda guy. Apparently he doesn't wear shoes. We're going to try and get into Topshop. Although we don't know if that's going to happen because it is Sunday and things happen on Sunday. Like closes or stores are not open. Harrods is only open for browsing for half an hour between 11:30 and 12. So we're not hitting up Harrods tomorrow, but hopefully we'll do that soon. Although I have no money, so like whatever.
I need a dress.
I need clothing. I need shoes. Obviously. Why else would we come to
Lambda
London?
guy needs shoes apparently.
Well, we'll see tomorrow. So until then.
Get him some shoes.
Cheerio, ta-ta for now, and
Cheers, London.
Cheers, London. Cheers. Fake.